You are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Well, we would like you to introduce yourself.
I
know you.
Alhaj Chief Kamal Den Babatunde Tijani Ajalogun, an aspirant of Ikorodu Local Government Council coming election 2025. I hail from Itumoja in Ikorodu. My father is from Itumoja, my mother is from Itumoja. I attended primary school at Jamaitu Islamia, Ikorodu. After that, which I went to Government Teacher Training College, Igbobo. I finished 81. I started work 1981 as a grade 2 teacher. After that, I went for further studies, but it was not approved. That was what made me to have a break in service. I had break in service because I was not granted approval to go for my NCA course then. So when I finished in 1987, I began to scout and looking for another job. So in 1989, I started all over. So, and I work as a teacher at Odogion Grammar School here in Ikorodu, after which I was transferred to Immortal Community Grammar School. From there, I went to Technical College, Ikorodu, where I was later moved to Ministry of Education, Alausa. I have a NC, I have a degree on education management from Lagos and University of Lagos. I was an education officer and I retired as a director of education 2002. I retired as a director and I worked. Yes, sir. I worked meritoriously with the State Ministry of Education. To rise to the position of a director is not. So, politically, have been in politics since 1985. You see, when I finished my, while I was running my NCE, I've been in active politics. I started active politics in 1985 when we started with Club 80 of Nigeria. Then it used to be Alhaji Emi Ashibutu that used to lead us. Later it was Alhaji Lambo and Chief Kauli, Ashipa Kauli Olusanya. The Alhaji Ashibutu of his blessed memory and the Alhaji Lambo, they are all late. I pray to Almighty God to forgive them their sins and grant them eternal life.
Amen.
After this, we metamorphosed from Club 80 of Nigeria to AD, from AD to AC, from AC to ACN, from ACN to APC. While we were in AC, I was the LGA secretary of the party. During ACN, and the pioneer secretary of the party at the local government level. Before that too, during became Dabiri third term bid in 2015 or thereabout, I happened to be the principal coordinator of Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa. And in 2019 too, I happened to be the Director General of Team SUB for his fourth term bid. Glory be to God, the two elections were won, and we give glory to God. During this last election, I've been a member of the principal, we call it PPC, Presidential Primary Campaign Committee member. I work as a member in this Planning and Strategic Committee Mobilization too, which is Southwest. Lagos State is one of them, and other Yoruba states where Alhaji Monero, this GSC man, used to be, the GSC is one of the GSC member.
Okay.
Monero, I will remember the name.
Our own Monero here.
No.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
The one in Island.
Yes.
He was the coordinator of that PPC Southwest Mobilization Research and Statistics Committee. Ashipa Kauli is the state coordinator in Lagos State. Aside from this, I work as a local organizing committee member for the last Lagos State election that brought back the second time of Governor Sanwo-Olu, Prince Ogunleye's son, Bola Ogunleye, the Senator Abiru. I'm also a member of Senator Abiru's campaign team. So also, I am the divisional legal officer of the party presently of APC. These are the experience that has accrued and gathered together to say I want to go for the local government chairmanship. Apart from this, I am the Seriki Dean of Oriu Central Mosque. I am also the Otunbalogun Dean of Oloron Shogo Mosque. I am the Vice Chairman Ikorodu Oga Development Association presently. I am also a member of Crystal Club. I've been a member of so many Islamic organizations today, and glory to God, we are doing well in all this ramification. If we have gathered all this together, we discover that experience counts, and that is what we intend to put into play by the time the local government is under my watch. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah. I would say that you have a very intimidating profile, and I wish you good luck.
Thank you so much, sir.
Now, let's go straight into the business of this day. Now, you want to be chairman of the Ikorodu local government.
Yes.
From what we have heard about your profile, you can see that I would say you are qualified to be, provided the people elect
What you can say, I have not seen anybody who can match among the. I'm sorry, I don't want to say it, but I have to, because among all the people contesting now, I don't see my match with all this experience I've gathered as an administrator in level 17, as series of cadres of a political party experience, as Club 80, as an NRC. While NRC, I was the party secretary of my ward. So many experience I've gathered. I've not seen anybody who has attained such positions among the contestants. Okay. I've not seen.
Okay.
So when you talk in terms of politics, I'm there. In terms of administrative experience, I'm there. When you talk in terms of community participation and involvement, I'm there. Religious-wise, I give God the glory. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, as I said before, your profile is intimidating. And as I said earlier, you are qualified to be when elected.
Thank you so much.
By the grace of God.
You're welcome, sir.
Now, you want to occupy the seat of the local government that is constitutionally recognized.
Yeah.
That is Ikorodu local government.
Yes,
we have 6 councils, local council here.
Yes, sir.
But the Ikorodu local government is the one recognized by the constitution.
Exactly, sir.
Now, the Supreme Court has ruled that local government should enjoy autonomy.
Yes, sir.
Financial autonomy.
Yes, sir.
Now, people are wondering, with that judgment, how the money coming to Ikorodu will be coming to your local government. What is the arrangement that is on right now? Maybe between the Lagos state government and the federal government, how the money coming to Ikorodu local government will be shared among the...
Thank you, sir. Presently, I will say that before the judgment was given, Lagos state government has been practicing autonomy of the council, local government in Lagos state. Because while the federal government took the state governors to court, the state government, present state governor came out to say it ought not to have been added into this one because we are already practicing autonomy in Lagos state. So in view of this, I cannot say categorically because as it is now, the state government has not come up with what is going to be the way to go about all this. But I know it will not be different from the judgment that has been given by the Supreme Court of the Federation.
Now, some members of the community, I mean, of the Ikorodu local government, think that Wasiu Adesina has been doing well so far as the chairman of the Ikorodu local government. And if you agree with that, what areas do you think this should have touched, that should have addressed, some local problems that he should have touched that he has not touched?
Sincerely, I want to give it to him that he has done well, but when you come to think of it, if you look back, because under my watch as the chairman of Ikorodu local government, I want to run a local government of all comparison. a local government that will be people-oriented local government, a local government that everybody will have participation. They have roles to play. So this is what I want to, under my watch. You see, Honorable Wasiu Adesina, the President Chairman, did his best. In terms of road, he did his little he could do. In terms of health, I wouldn't know. I've not seen much, but I know he has done something. In terms of education, I built a reconstructed Saviono Primary School, the dilapidated structure.
Yeah.
And when you talk in terms of at least empowering people, training and what have you, he did well. There was a time he took some of his councillors and supervisory councillors to abroad for training.
Abroad?
Yes,
Yeah.
for training. I remember that well. And there are people who has gone to Hajj on his effort. So, but it is not enough to just say that, because I want to run a local government that everybody's participation is very essential.
Yes.
One, I don't want to disclose my blueprint. I call it blueprint yet, but I will just mention few of it, just little, for you to know it's going to be a people's participatory oriented administration. I'm into bakery. After my retirement, I have a bakery. Of recent, the GM of Prime Flour came to us, because when everybody begins to complain of high cost of materials in the country, he discovered that the middlemen, the distributors, they are the one making a lot of gain.
Thank you.
They came to us as an organization of a baker organization, and they were informed that they are fed up of this. Their the dealers, the distributors, that they are the one making things difficult for the citizens.
That's right.
That we used to, we have even bought flour to the tune of about 70,000 naira per bag. Within a month, within a year, 3 weeks, tinkle of an eye. It's every day. The amount you buy today will be different from the amount you buy tomorrow. So they now came up to say, you see, if the association could come up with some numbers of people coming together to buy about a trailer, which runs to about 60 bags of flour, that they will sell it to us at the same rate they used to give it to their distributors. We saw it, and we began to know that that is a new beginning. Under my watch as the council chairman, I want to introduce something that we call bulk Lego. We know during Otedolas regime, that was the last we had such.
Yes.
Box purchase agency. I want to introduce something like that again. You see, in Sabo now, we opened a place where flowers will be directly purchased from the producer and will be given to people at a very subsidized and slimless cost, that nobody will cry of any too much high cost. You can also imagine, is it Boat cement?
Boat cement
also came out to say, you see, he has reduced his the price of his cement, but the distributors are not helping matters.
That's right.
That they are the one making so much gain, and it was as a result of that they have to go back.
The manufacturer.
They have to go back to the former price they used to sell it. So this, we are going to go into it. It's not going to be just a construction of road, having drugs at permanent centers and what have you. There are things we are going to get ourselves involved that will make life easy for the citizens and the community. So there are so many things we have in mind that we are going to do. So like that, we are going to get that done too. So if we are able to do that, I'm sure this cry of too much of high cost of things will be a thing of the past. Baba Jimmy Benson is doing marvelously well. You can imagine that so many roads in the Ikorodu division is being put in place and gotten constructed by him. Who's supposed to be the one in charge of the maintenance of these roads? Is the local government. So all this we are going to get done. Aside from this, you see, I'm also in talking terms with a company that is importing drugs to Nigeria. You discover there is a particular drug, I don't want to mention the name, the amount that brought everything, shipment and what have you to Nigeria is no more than 3,500. And when I went to the market to price this frog, it's around 18,000 or 12,000 or thereabout. Yes, or thereabout. So you discover that too much gain of the middlemen are the cause of most of this high cost of materials. So under my watch as the council chairman, we are going to be getting these things directly from these importers, so that at no cost, at every time, you always find drugs in our health centers at a very subsidized rate and with seamless effort. So these are things that we want to put in place, and so many other programs, very laudable programs and good programs that we have itemized. But I don't want to begin to roll them out because I want to see what others too they have in pipeline. I've not seen any of them who has ever come up to tell me this is what they want to do, this is what they want. I have so many programs in terms of agriculture, in terms of youth empowerment, in terms of widowers, in terms of old age people, in terms of talk of it. So many of it, so many. So education, I'm an educationist. I retired as the director of education. I have a large program for education that I want to get done. Or in terms of our revenue, so many things are on the pipeline in the way to ensure that we increase the IGR and what have you. So as under my watch as the council chairman, there are so many innovations that will be brought in, and it's going to be people-oriented administration. When you look at administration of people like Matthew Ayodele Awulis is late now.
Yeah.
He retired as a permanent secretary when he became the council chairman. Right. So that and the administrative acumen was put in place. You see the way he ran the council then, you know he's an experienced person. So he used the experience he has gathered in the service to do that. And I still beat my chest to say, I always see seems for now to be the best of all, that among those who have run the local government. And when you come to think of it too, Baba Alhaji Adewumi too did well, and Honorable Dele Kuti also did well. These are the people programs that I want to put in place. I'm bringing back what we call PO and what have you. There are so many things that is on the pipeline. If you are begins to probe me, I will begin to mention them, and I don't want to say much about them now. But under my watch as the council chairman, everybody will enjoy the administration. I want to leave a legacy of what Honorable Babajim Benson is doing now. And I also want to copy what Senator Tokunbo Abiru is doing. I want to make a name. I'm not going there to invest money. I want to go there to make name. I want to go there to work tirelessly for the council and for the people to know that we have what, because council is the government that is close to the community. You live among them, you eat among them, you stroll among them, you party with them, you do everything with them. So I'm going to get this done. I'm not going to be the chairman that will, after my swearing in, we move out of Ikorodu. My house is in Ikorodu. I stay in Ikorodu, and I have not seen anything that will make me move out of Ikorodu. So these programs are programs that is going to be laudable. And for me to ensure that truly we are following this my blueprint, I said under every quarterly, I'm going to have a press briefing where we'll discuss where are we, what have you done, what have we not done, what is the way forward. We are going to be getting this done under my words as council chairman. In every quarterly during my administration, all this is going to be done to check what we have done and what we have not done and how to go about it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. That's a beautiful one. Now, all these lofty ideas, how are you going to, let's go to revenue. Now, most councils depend on allocations coming from the federal government. And I noticed there are some councils that are good enough with internally
generated revenue.
And, some people believe that our local councils are not doing enough to collect money, revenue locally, to generate revenue locally. And I think this is true in respect of some local governments that we know. So how are you going to make sure that, most of this money are coming from the internally generated revenue?
Thank you, sir. Like I have told you, after my retirement 2022, I have been into bakery business. Today I've been at Sabo to purchase some materials for my bakery. You see, there are so many leakages of the IGR. The gimmick, the wonders, the then governor of Lagos State, now the president of Nigeria, used to do it. We are bringing it in. We are going to consult leaders of the party, leaders of the community. We are going to meet the CDC, CDAs, road, national association, and what have you. It's going to be all-encompassing way forward, because there is no way you get that done that will not step on some people's toes.
Yes.
You have to. But if you are going to do it, you let them know why and the reason for doing it. So definitely, we are going to use that gimmick the then governor of Lagos State, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, used. Because it was when he did it, the Lagos State revenue was not as it is today.
Yeah.
He built on it, and that is why we were able to bullshit Obasanjo when Obasanjo withheld the local government money. We said, you can go to places with it. Lagos State was living well, and we were all okay. So we are going to use that, and by the special grace of God, I am telling you, under my watch as council chairman, there will be changes in the revenue collection in the Ikorodu local government.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Now, when let me say, okay, starting from Tinubu, when he was governor of Lagos State, and I think the project was intensified by Governor Fashola, that is transforming Lagos into smart city. You know, they laid so much emphasis on it, and before Tinubu left, I think he did a good work, and was in Fashola too. He went so far before he left office, but somewhere, along the line, that project was somehow abandoned, and you can see that some environments in Lagos State are turning into something else. Let us take, for example, our Ikorodu. Now, the Ministry of Transport, they said they wanted to transform Ikorodu roundabout.
Yes.
To be a showcase for Ikorodu. And they started this work about 3 years now. They said it will take them about 2 years to complete. They remove some structures for the expansion of roads, to make way for walkways, to make way for parking. To do it in the way that it should be done.
The convenience for everybody.
For everybody. Now they did that. They removed structures here and there and blah blah blah. Now you go to Ikorodu roundabout. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. Look at market people, displaying their wares right on the middle of the road. Even the walkways that were meant for pedestrians have been taken over by market people. It's a nice one. You see, look at the what do you call them? The transporters, the agberos, and all that. They have no place. There's no place for them to go to move, to urinate, or if they non-touch, you want to go to say bossy one. Gbogbo bẹ̀yẹn wọ̀ ni máa di road láti make sure pé mo gbàgbé kọjá at least to cross in a way to see what's going on there. And I know it's the work of the Lagos State government. They have the Ministry of Environment. They have Kai and all that. I don't see the Kai working. You will see them around there in their uniform. One day I accosted one of them. I said, okay, you people are here. You have got all this mess. You have the one to make sure that we have a very clean environment. You are uniform. A uniform that gives you authority to challenge anybody that is, creating an environmental nuisance. Yeah, I'm also one of that. So, how come this is what this? But I believe That, well, it's Lagos State government is the one in charge of that, but I think it is the work of the local government. It's the local government that should make sure that we have a very clean environment. So if you are when you are elected, I mean when you come in, what are you going to do about that?
Thank you, sir. Number one, I want to correct an impression that we don't have toilets around that place. It's just that people don't want to pay. I know well that if you go to last boss office there, they have toilets that can accommodate whatever number of people to use that place. But I'm not sure it is free. I'm not sure it's free. Okay. So people are trying to evade payment. And that is why you see them urinating all around. You see, I've told you, you just want to prove me into mentioning some of those things I said I want to do that I have in the pipeline. You see, I am going to introduce some boards. You see, I won't mention them now. I'm going to introduce some boards that you have all these market people, you have these transporters, you have everybody involved. So that given at every time, they'll be carried along with what we are doing and what we expect them to do. You see, and they are not even sure that road has been completed and handed over. It has not been, it's still ongoing. So if it is still ongoing and it is not yet completed, you see, anybody would not want to say anything about that. That does not stop the government from ensuring that they make use well of what is available there. But at any rate, I have so many laudable plans for that too, because you just need to meet people, you need to orientate them, you need to educate them, you need to let them know why some things they are getting done wrong, supposed not to be done, why they should do it rightly and in a proper way. So this is just what we are going to get all this done, because I've told you it's going to be people's oriented local government. And my program is going to be people-oriented. Everybody is going to be involved. It's not going to be about the chairman, the vice chairman, the supervisor councillor, the councillors, all alone. No, it's going to go beyond that. Even the pressmen, we are going to get you involved. Because to get things done is not an easy task. And we must put every ounce on this to ensure we get that done. So as it is, when under my watch as the council chairman, I know what to do. And I think at the appropriate time, we'll get it done. And you see a different story in that place. I want to say that, first of all, I want to talk to other aspirants of this very election that we should be calm and make things peaceful for ourselves. Now, we have not even, the government has not released the guideline. Everybody is only trying to warm up, going all around, making some campaigns and some maneuvering. But not until the guideline is issued before you'll be able to know how are we going to go about this race. So once it is not released, don't let us do what is not needful. Let us be calm, let's be friendly with ourselves, because God knows who will be there. So we should not begin to fight, run ourselves down, say what is not against ourselves, begins to say bad things are against ourselves. It's not done. And for the community, definitely, we are still going to talk to them, because we are going to campaign. We are going to move around to tell them what is our program and why we feel we should be voted for. So in view of this, it's everybody's effort. It's not particularly about me or about the party. It's about the community. And going by our antecedent, we've been good. Mentioning my name anywhere, they know this is a good person. I have contributed. I have done well. I've paid my dues, either in the party, in the administration of Lagos State, in the administration of Ikorodu, in the administration of community, and what I've paid my dues in all ramifications. And that is why I feel I am the best person. I am the next, by the grace of God, council chairman of Ikorodu local government. And by the special grace of God, we are not going to disappoint everybody that will make us to be, by the special grace of God. Thank you so much, sir.